Ooh, welcome back, family. I'm excited to have y'all here with me today. We are trying some of the most authentic Jamaican cuisine. Delicious, delicious, delicious with Chef Tony. Not only that, we're having a sit down as well to hear the legendary story of Chef Tony's journey. We're gonna try some curry goat, some shrimp, and a bunch more staples. It's also a market inside here too. Very, very unique spot. Ambiance next level. Food fire. Enough talking, man. Without further ado, let's get to the food. Come on. Stay eating. We're in the kitchen. The legend himself, Chef Tony. We got a couple dishes prepared. What do we got, my brother? Break down that bust down.
Okay, right now we have the tender beef brisket. Now, this is not always available at Sattdown, but it's a special dish. And the thing is, this is cooked for like 4.5 hours, so it's really, really tender. Served with the rice and peas, the vegetable, and the plantain. So if you had this, you're gonna want it some more. So, waiting for you, all right?
Look at that, Ty.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's that heater.
Yeah.
What's that? I got 2 hands for a reason, my brother.
This is the specialty.
Oh.
Goat meat. Jamaican style goat meat. All right?
That's
now,
that Tom Brady.
yes,
Tom
the
Brady.
goat.
The goat.
See, we have
You
it
know what I
on the
mean?
hat. The goat.
Like that. The
yeah,
goat, baby.
just like that. You know? So this is cooked for about 3.5 hours. So it's really tender, but this has bones. That's boneless. All right?
Amazing.
Yeah, man.
Let's go. Let's go eat, man. Let's go
All
eat.
right, let's do it.
You know I can't wait. Can't wait. Right out the kitchen to the table. All right, it's time to sit down. My boy Chef Tony had to get his shades, man. Gotta respect that.
Yeah. Special shades.
Which one I gotta start with, bro?
Start with the brisket.
The brisket.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
You
I'm
know?
not gonna lie. I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat it a little wild. Like
No
I'm
worries.
just going.
Yeah.
I'm going for it. Dang! Look at that, Ty. Ooh, that drip. I could tell the tenderness off rip,
Yep.
bruh.
Is that good?
Wagwan.
Yes.
My brother.
Yeah, man.
The seasoning now just soaks up in every single bite, bro. You cannot go wrong with that. It's tender. The quality of the meat is beyond obvious. It's that good.
Yeah.
You don't even need all this green stuff. I gotta respect it. You know, I'm trying to change my life, trying to
Right.
be a little healthy,
Right.
but afterthought. Because this is the trophy.
Yeah,
Number
that's
one.
a superstar right there.
Tony, talk to me though. Tell me about the food. Tell me about you, man. What was food like for you growing up, like in your household? Was
Wow.
did you always eat together? How was it? 'Cause I
Yes,
know it's a big part of your life.
I mean, Sunday was always a family gathering.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody gather around, we eat. Mom cook nice big meal, and everybody enjoy. Rice and peas was always a staple. Snapper, sea moss. That's right now. It's a big thing in Jamaica, man. We was eating that since I was a little kid. Grandma would make it, and we would eat it. Basically, eat it with a spoon. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
In the morning or
Yeah.
afternoon or whenever?
In the morning,
Gotcha.
in the nighttime, no problem. There's always a bowl full in the fridge. So big family eating together, gathering, it was always good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, your journey with food started, you know, when you were very, very young.
Yes.
Was it always in your interest to open a restaurant?
No.
Or did it just come about that way?
That came about probably when I was about 17. By the time I was 17, me and my brother, we opened up a little place in New York because I realized my passion for food was just so extreme. I had to challenge myself, you know. So the first place was a tiny little cafe in New York that we opened. 17, 18, you know, it was a big step. Whatever little money we had together, we put it together and just opened up this place, and it was okay. You know, it didn't last very long. It lasted probably 6 months. And I think it's just basically because we weren't knowledgeable enough, you know, to make it happen.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
Yeah, yeah. But by the
Amazing.
time I was probably about 24, you know, I decided to venture out again, open up another place. And this was a lot better because at that time it was just me. I put in a lot more effort into make sure everything is right. So from getting up 1 o'clock in the morning, going to the market, shopping for things I need for the restaurant, and coming in and get everything cooked. that was something I truly enjoyed, man.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I truly enjoy this, bro. And I'm not even gonna lie. The vegetables mixed in with the rice, mixed in with that brisket, amazing flavor. The spices, everything. Like you see me, I'm sweating, man. I'm a lightweight. I'm a little lightweight when it comes to the spice, but this is perfect because it's flavorful. It's not just spicy for no reason, you know. Meaning and all that. I gotta try to go.
Try the goat.
I know you're looking at me like, man.
Yeah, you gotta try the goat.
This that Tom Brady dish right here. The goat. So this one has bones.
This has bones.
Tell me about the seasoning.
The seasoning, basically, I try my best to use a lot of pimento seed, a lot of thyme, a lot of garlic, a lot of ginger, because these are the season that's really a Jamaican-based seasoning.
Staples.
When you're cooking typical Jamaican food, you gotta have the thyme, you gotta have the pimento seed. Without that, it's not gonna taste good. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So basically. What I do, I grind the pimento seed with the thyme and all these things, and it just gave it this amazing flavor.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
That might be, I don't even know which one I like better. The seasoning on this though, like the cinnamon kick especially.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mixed with the flavor of the meat. Oh my goodness, bro.
I'm happy you love it, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
With the rice too, but like this is a standalone. This is truly the GOAT. Truly the GOAT. The only competition is this for Tom Brady. Let's talk about, obviously, the journey to here. You have a book on the way.
Yes.
I don't want to give too much away of the book because I want people to read it, but just a quick synopsis, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, of what you want people to know about your book.
It's going to make you laugh. It may make you cry. Hopefully feel compassion for some of the immigrants that's going to suffer through any unfair laws that's passed. In this journey, you're gonna find so many people that's immigrants from all over the place, whether it's Jamaica, whether it's Dominican Republic, whether it's Haiti. If we have love and compassion for humanity, we're just gonna allow people to just be people, because everybody's looking for a way out. Everybody's trying to do better in life. That's what my book is, you know, from wrongfully incarcerated, 11 and a half months in jail, to losing my restaurant that I work hard to build, to now be back on my own. This is the book, The Day Racism Walked in My Door. So I wrote this based on my experience with injustice. And I'm hoping somehow whoever pick up this book to read it is gonna get something from it, whether it's trying to help humanity, trying to help a brother man, or even trying to realize that you can never give up, because there's always hope.
For this restaurant specifically, it's been 16 years, right?
16 years.
What makes you like the happiest when people come in and eat? Is it their reaction to the food? Is it seeing customers come back and back and back again? Or is it just cooking? Like where's your passion lie?
Seeing an empty plate come to the kitchen is my biggest passion. You know? That's my thing. You know? I mean, I've seen empty plates come back with just one little piece of meat in it, and it says compliment to the chef. You know?
Oh,
yeah, I know that's what it is, but return customers, yes.
You've had multiple obstacles, but what's one that's more recent that you're happy that you overcame, or that was just something difficult, but it built character?
I think COVID definitely was the biggest challenge, because before COVID, it seemed like everything was going to be good. We had a full dining experience. We didn't have the grocery. And then COVID came around, and the whole place was just, it looks like an old warehouse. So I had to do something to change it. And the way I changed it was to get rid of all the chairs and the tables. Granted, we have a few left. Probably 8-10 people sit down. But once I got rid of all that, then I put in the grocery, and people now, they come in, they're so happy to see that they can find, whether it's Jamaican syrup or Irish mash on the shelf, or, you know, anything that may be missing from Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know.
Authentic too.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the goal of having a brick and mortar like this, like what is your advice, or what are some things maybe you could have done different, or you want someone to know ahead of time when they get into it?
First of all, location is always going to be the best thing. You don't want to find a location that's around the corner, around the alley. You want to find a location that people is walking by on a regular basis, or people can find easily. You have to be persistent. You have to know that each day you have to get up. You have to put your best foot forward every single day. You can't walk in the restaurant, it's like, damn. No, you have to walk in with the best energy. You have to walk in knowing that it's your passion. You have to know that it's your investment, And if it failed, the only person gonna blame is you. So you have to make sure you put the right effort in every single day. No compromising.
And I heard you say, you over there, something that you eat could kill you?
Yeah, Aki.
Come on, keep it rolling.
Okay.
What is that? Let's go. Wait, it's over here?
Yeah.
Is it a fish or something?
No, Aki is a fruit. Yeah. Let's use
I
that.
knew the vegans was on to something. I knew the vegans was doing something like this, man. They've been trying to get me.
This is Jamaica's national dish. You can't pick it from the tree until the pods are open. When the pods are open, then the gas that's gonna poison you is out.
Man.
But if you take it off the tree too early and you open it and you eat it, chances are either you're gonna wind up in the hospital or it may be too late. All right?
Dang.
Expiration date. All right? So
for you, not the fruit.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
so
bro.
all of these has to be open on the tree. The pod has to open, and then you can eat the fruit.
What's one other thing in here that is either like your favorite or just something that you think represents Jamaica super well?
Well, there's a little thing here we call Salamana Gondi. Really what it is, it's like grounded herring with a lot of spices. So in Jamaica we usually eat this with crackers, a little bit of tomato, onions, things like that. So Salamana Gondi, when people come in, they see this, they get excited. Yeah.
Stay eating, bro. We're always thankful. So I just gotta hear from you, the man himself. 2 things you're thankful for. Third is always food.
True,
Two
true.
things you're thankful for. Third's always the food. Gotta be.
Well, for me, God is number 1. Trust me, okay? Number 2 is gonna be family. Family is definitely gonna make you feel complete every
Absolutely.
single day. And then of course the food. The love for the food, the passion for the food, and you make sure you do it right every single time. All right?
Hey, I love it,
Yeah.
brother. The name Sattdown.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you explained it to us briefly last time, but just for the people,
Man.
it's a very inspiring story.
Okay,
Touching story.
the name Sattdown actually was sack down because my mom said when I was a little kid, if another kid bothered me, I would basically sock the kid in the mouth and dive under the bed to hide. So she always called me sack down. But years later, I thought it was sat down, and I created the website or my email address, and it was always sat down. And then one day I did a party for a person in Temecula, so they asked me for my email address, and I said to them, sat down at AOL. So they're like, sat down? Like you sat down in the restaurant? Yes, so that's how the restaurant name came about. Yeah.
Boom.
Blessed love.
Blessing, love.
Yeah.
Stay up, stay tuned, stay in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you follow everybody in this video. I'm sweating, I know, because that curry, bah!
Cool,
Tony,
cool.
appreciate
God
you,
bless.
brother.
Yes.
Likewise,
Yeah.
man, likewise.
Yeah. And I had to
the
put the
next one.
shade on because my son bought it, and I love this damn shade, you know? So,
It's like that, man. Family
Yeah.
first.